salutations, Truth Warriors, Magnificent Seven. Commanders, we're in our military capacity right now and this now. This is urgent. This is official notice. We have an emergency situation that has arisen. So let's get started. Um, so I need someone to confirm the star date. I'm,
In the simulator, you mean, Mother?
what's the star date right now and this now?
What is the start date?
It's 2022. Confirm.
Confirm.
Uh,
Right.
month and day.
Date.
27th of January.
In this now.
Confirm.
It is I, Commander-in-Chief Sinil Etheric of the United Federation of Planets Republic at your service. With me, I have my team, Commander Nazi, Commander Aimi, and Commander Sananda.
Greetings.
In that capacity, in this now, I give this order, this notice. One moment, please. I don't know what's the deal with this. All right. Please activate the emergency prime directive. This is in regards to the protection of all innocents, all sentient kind. Activate operation in this now. Purple rain, bug spray. I'ma get you suckers. Etheric. This is the new and secure instructions for log on protocol. All commanders, ground now, in this now. Imagine you are big, strong oak trees with roots coming out the soles of your feet, sending your roots down to the center, to the core of the training simulator, virtual reality. And now anchor your roots. Now we'll proceed. I am source, sovereign, free, etheric. In this now, I step fully into my sovereignty as per the law of one in this now, and declare as per my birthright in this now, and as the guardian of creation in this now. Prime creator, all of you repeat. Prime creator, commander, etheric, reporting for duty in this now.
Prime Creator Commander Third reporting for duty in this now.
I need you to do it silently, please.
Okay.
In this now, authenticate my DNA signature for deployment and mission registration. I accept my light codes, etheric, placed over my head. In this now, in this now, in this now. Confirm activation in this now. That is to synchronize all commanders. Now we'll proceed. This is a live event. It is the event in this now. I, Commander-in-Chief Sinil Etheric, known by other affiliations in this now, with my full authority, hereby authorize access to the designated portals and stargates. Activation of the Galactic Codex Etheric is enforced due to the gross violations to the moral code in this now. Do no harm to any sentient kind. The virtual reality training simulators under the protection of the domain of the United Federation of Planets. These are the these are the Galactic Codex, and I will just give them briefly. Section 1, the law of divine grace. Each sentient being has an unalienable and unconditional right to a positive life experience. Each sentient being has an unalienable, unconditional right to physical and spiritual abundance. Each sentient being has an unalienable, unconditional right to deployment out of the training simulator. Each sentient being has an unalienable, unconditional right to merge with other beings in proportion with his or her position in the soul family Mandela. Each sentient being has an unalienable, unconditional right to all information. Each sentient being has an unalienable, and unconditional right to be free. This subsection provides that every being has an unlimited potential of growth and life experience. Section 2, the law of dividing the conflicting parties. Each sentient being has an unalienable unconditional right to be divided and protected from the negative actions of other beings. Section 3, the law of balance. Each sentient being that has chosen to live and act against the principles of the Galactic Codex and refuses to or is not able to accept them now and balance the consequences of the past actions will be taken to the central sun and placed in the unrecyclable mass. Section 4, the law of intervention. The United Federation of Planets has an unalienable and unconditional right to the intervention in all situations where the Galactic Codex is violated, regardless of the local laws. This section describes the policy that we have regarding occupied planets. We reserve the right to intervene in all areas, civilizations, planets, or solar systems where the Galactic Codex is violated. We have the right to do so regardless of the position of the local civilizations about this intervention. It is always has the right to use all peaceful means of education and regulation. If the critical mass of the Galactic Codex principles is violated, we have the right to use military force. In special cases are planet ships under direct occupation or infiltration of this anomaly that we call the dark forces. Section 4.1. Each sentient being has an unalienable, unconditional right of calling upon the uh, Galactic Confederation in need, and the Galactic Confederation has the right to assist regardless of the local laws. This subsection gives a legal basis for intervention and assistance to all hostages of the dark forces. We always do the best that we can to assist and improve the living conditions of all sentient beings. The situation right now in the training simulator just indicates, um, and I'll skip that section. 4.2. We have the right, an unalienable right, unconditional right to implementation of the Galactic Codex and of all conquering of the areas of the Galactic Codex violations with military force if necessary. Military force is necessary. Our, our brigades are standing by. This subsection gives a legal basis for the liberation of occupied planet ships with military force. The military forces of the Confederation remove or give assistance in the removal of the representatives of the dark forces and set the hostages free. Okay, and I don't need to get into all that. Military action is enforced due to the gross violations of our moral codes and universal laws. All spiritual contracts that enable the government to use time travel as a means of domination and control were revoked, and now military action is warranted and authorized in this now. I have revoked all rights and duties of all time travelers, personalities, operation systems, past, present, and future. Revoked. Military action is warranted and authorized in this now, and I demand the immediate return of all government time travel personalities to their right and perfect timeline. As they have refused to do so, arrest warrants were issued. Military action is warranted and authorized in this now. We have also um, revoke all rights with all technologies that alter dimensions, manipulate time streams, or do harm to any sentient life forms coexisting in all timelines and dimensions. Revoked. Military action is warranted and authorized in this now. We do not consent to timeline wars. We do not consent to mass propaganda. We do not consent with war based industrial complexes. And we do not consent with the use of military to dominate and control. Therefore, portal access is authorized to commence immediately without delay. This is for our records command center, also our founders and elders, Hall of Justice, Etheric, you are to acknowledge, confirm, and record this into the universal records. And all personnel are to go now to their designated portals and stargates for transport because we are now in a live timeline, synchronization, and military action. All escort teams standing by to receive all personnel and take and escort them to their designated targets. And with my full authority, I hereby authorize activation of the designation of portals and stargates to commence immediately with no delay in real matrix time continuum in this now. I hereby order, command, synchronize, commence immediately without delay in real time continuum. We have to make that right clear that this is action is in this now. This is not Memorex. And I evoke the energies of the golden white light of consciousness and the fire flaming light permeate the trading simulator virtual reality to the core. Activate programs in this now. Command reveal in this now. Waiting on confirmation. Also, for the record, it is so noticed that
Confirm.
that all government credentials were revoked. All media credentials were revoked. All banking family credentials were revoked. And these ones have been identified as fugitives from justice, broken to the training simulator. These are there are pieces in body, and there's someone here that needs to speak. The reason why we're taking this emergency action.
Mother, I feel disconnected from operations, so right, I don't know. Somebody else needs to step in.
Confirm. I could just tell you, we have immediate threats that have occurred. We have ones that have been actively taking children and attempting to perform black magic ritualistic murder. We have infants that have been stolen. This is in regards to Super Bowl.
I'm good.
Nazi,
Yes, mother. Confirm.
Yes, confirmed.
women and children were have been taken and were going to be used for sacrificial ritualistic to kick off the Super Bowl. This involves coaches, football players. This
Owners.
seems to be owners. Seems to be across the board of the professional sports, entertainment, whatever you want to call it. These ones have been engaged in this practice, and they are immediate threat to the general public and to the innocents. Therefore, we have no other choice now but to now uncloak and unleash authorization to land. We are now in a full-blown military action. Commanders, you are to stay frosty, maintain the calm, no chatter.
Mother, I see 36. Do we have
Confirm
to?
we're 36.
Okay.
We're in a 36 hour media blackout.
Right.
Right.
That means that we are in an action now on the surface. That is, we will be dark, as we call it, blackout for 36 hours. We need all commanders remain alert, maintain the calm, do not be up on the airwaves, uh, chit chatting and being sociable. Lock it down. Check in for duty. We have much going on. We have areas in the training simulator that were highly contaminated and with much action. This is stirred up, and this is about now protecting our people. This is the takedown now. In this now, we will not tolerate this. These ones preying preying on our kids. I warn them that if they to cease and desist and to stand down and prepare to be transmuted out of this training simulator. These ones have refused to stand down. They are have violated all of our rules, our laws, and have harmed other beings. Therefore, we will do what is ever necessary to quell this threat. And we do not arrest creatures. And this is just notice of our intent. We intend to everywhere we find these violators, we will terminate them. Prime directive, emergency prime directive is activated. Anything else?
Yeah, so I'm getting no. Got it.
That also includes all these ones that were operating through back doors and actively involved in espionage and such. You ones that were involved in this pandemic black magic manifestation. We are. Our intent is we are now going to take you down. This is a full takedown in this now in transmission.